days, man. Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. I don't know where to begin. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely don't know where to begin. That first half, yeah. Oh my days. Listen, make sure you're liking and subscribing. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 1K. Support the channel, all that kind of stuff. You guys already know what I'm gonna like. Come on, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. And yeah, man, make sure. Lineups came out. Obviously, Palmer was a doubt. Um, Palmer was a doubt. We weren't sure if Caicedo was gonna start. Like there was a lot of doubts, whatever, innit? Lineup comes out for Fofana at right back, Buonanotte in the 10, Gittins in the left, João Pedro up front, I think, Neto on the right, Enzo Caicedo in the pivot. Obviously, Palmer's on the bench, innit? So, like, alright, cool. I don't think we're seeing him today. Do you know what I'm saying? Before the game, I was confident, innit? And I'm not gonna come here and say, oh, nah, man, good point. And no, it's not a good point. Do you know what I mean? It's not a good point because that first half was just poor. Like, listen, this whole thing about Chelsea starting slow, you already know about me, and I've been saying that we always start slow. We assess the opposition. As long as you don't concede in the beginning, we might have to do a bit of adjustment. You don't know what the opposition ends up doing, innit? You may have a plan, the opposition turns up and has a different way, or they are playing a certain way. You might have to adjust to that. So sometimes we do look like the slower teams when we begin. We look like the slower team in the beginning, but that just changes, and it ends up changing. And it's just, it didn't. High line, they kept just lobbing the ball, set pieces, corners, like everything. Just lobbing, like throwing long throws. And, bro, it was just like our defense, like Tosin, bro. That first half, I thought maybe, yeah, it's clearing everything, right, whatever. But there was that fear of that long ball in behind, bro, because Tosin is like, if you know about cars and you know if your car's misfiring, yeah, he's not running on all cylinders. He reminds me of Metasaka on FIFA, bro, back in the day. If you know, you know, innit? 34 pace. You know what I'm saying? Can't recover. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, high line is just, with that player there, it's a problem. When we have possession and that, oh, cool, he's good. But without possession, it's just dead. Even Enzo wasn't that good in the first half. In midfield, it was only really Caicedo, innit? Buonanotte, whatever. On the left, oh my days, bro. Gittins. Well, what do you want me to say, bro? Gittins in the first half, he didn't know whether to go short, whether to cut in and get the ball, whether he's gonna get the ball over the top. Does he have to go wide? Everything was off about him. He still looks like he's low on confidence. He still looks like he needs to adjust to what's going on, and it looks like it's gonna take him a bit of time to get, you know what I'm saying, to get used to the whole playing for Chelsea and that. And problem, you know what I'm saying, that's a problem right now. Now, for me, the people that I'm gonna be clapping and that, you know what I'm saying, like this is Palmer, bro. Palmer came on, impact. The impact straight away. The finish was sick. Him actually dropping deep, asking for the ball, or making more passes through the middle. Like we played way much like better with Palmer when he came on. Obviously, they bring on a better player. You improve. Do you know what I mean? But it was just, bro. I'm annoyed, man. I'm so annoyed because the first goal is basically a copy and paste from the Fulham one. Do you know what I mean? You get Tosin 1v1. He shows you he doesn't show you to your weak foot. He allows you to cut in and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Conceded that. Then obviously after the second half, we played better football. I think he took off Hato for Cucurella. He bought on Reece James as well at right back, I think, for Fofana. And then later on he bought on Palmer, yeah, for Gittins and Tyreek George. I think he took off Buonanotte and bought on Tyreek George before that, innit? It was like, alright, let's see. Maybe Tyreek George will cause some issues. The last to London derby, do you know what I mean? It was better. It was better when, you know what I'm saying, the Fulham one when he bought on Tyreek George. And that was, let's see, innit? I was not really fussed even at that time. I just thought we needed that first goal and then we can kick on from that. Or, you know, Brentford's confidence will go down a little bit more. But what can I say, man? What can I say? You know what I mean? He ends up bringing on Garnacho, takes off João Pedro, which to me was a bit weird at that time because it was like, we're trying to get one more goal, innit? We're trying to get a goal. He brings on Garnacho. We didn't really see anything. He done quite well to get the ball across the box. And Caicedo took a bit of time to do the finish, but amazing, you know, he slapped that. You know what I'm saying? Smacked it 2-1. I think like we had probably like just over 6 minutes to go, just before 90 minutes in it. And then they kept long throw, crosses, time wasting, whatever, innit? And then for that chance at the end, they do a long throw. To be fair, between that, Sanchez made some really good saves, innit? Last things, I think one of the long throws bounced in the box and he had to make a save. One, I think that Dango guy had a shot. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously he brought on Carvalho, the ex-Liverpool player, and it just went left, bro. Because Garnacho's fell asleep at the back post. Most of the Brentford and even Chelsea players were at the near post. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like, why are you falling asleep when you got a couple of minutes left? Couple of minutes left, bro. I don't know why he's falling asleep, bro. Because this is the thing. It went from a genius plan from Maresca to now you're walking away with 1 point instead of 3. All you had to do was hold out. Do you know what I mean? It's about beating them smart. Like, it don't make sense. I'm not necessarily happy. Especially you can't expect to play 45 minutes out of the two halves and win a game. So this is just, bro. It's just so annoying, man. It's so annoying. And now we're going to go into the Bayern Munich game without actually having one, bro. Like I'm not saying we necessarily needed the confidence and we needed to have one to go to Bayern Munich and have a bit more confidence. Nah, bro. We just needed to play better. This is the game, bro. Go there, win the game. You're top of the table until Liverpool plays, and then you know what I'm saying. Get everyone back, whatever from the Bayern Munich game, and that's it. I get it. Because now some of the things that Maresca done don't make sense. Because he played Caicedo full 90. He's the one that, just came back. But this guy can't play a full 90. Or what's the other guy's name? So who did he play that barely even done a journey? Like, I forgot who it was. He played someone that was like, literally just came back. But the other guy can't play because he had a long journey. It don't make sense, innit? Like, you could have just, you know what? Start your strong players, take them off early when you win. If you can't, if the players that you bring off the bench can't do a job, like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Listen, hopefully the next game is better. Hopefully the next game is better, innit? That's all I can say. Yeah, we have to go and beat Bayern Munich, bro. I can't be watching it like this again. Go and beat Bayern Munich, and then we'll talk, innit? Because now these are the games you can't really drop points in, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? These are the games you don't really want to be dropping points in. So it was a disappointing result. And listen, let's just listen. I got nothing more to say, man. I'm just gonna keep saying listen, listen. Big up to everyone that's tuned in. Hit the like, subscribe, and listen. We're out, man. We're out.